Well, you know, this Hibernia platform sitting here out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean is really quite a feat of engineering. Did you know that it's half the height of the Empire State Building and 33 meters taller than the Calgary Tower? So needless to say, I was very eager to take a tour, and we started at the place where all the action is, the drill floor, which is really what this place is all about. This is the serious part of the operation. This is the drill floor, and that drill that you see there is being sent down into the ocean bed, and it'll bring up about 100 to 125,000 barrels of black gold per day. This is Jack Bell, and Jack is one of the drillers here on the Hibernia platform. And Jack, what exactly is happening out there right now?
We're drilling a formation at about 5,400 meters. It will be one of the longest wells in Canada when it's finished, with a total measured depth of about 250 meters.
Now, when you say longest well, what do you mean by that?
Well, it's the longest well because it's what we call a deviate well. It's going down, and it is being drilled at a inclination of about 75 degrees.
So it doesn't go down in a straight line?
No, that's correct. It doesn't go down in a straight line. It's a deviated well, and like I said, it's...
Now eventually, of course, that oil ends up on tankers, which take it to places like Whiffen Head. Now, there are no tankers out here this week, but I did notice another vessel. Now, this is John Fraser, and John is the Functional Expertise Coordinator for Materials Management. And tell me, what is that vessel that we do see out here now, John?
That's the Maersk Muscovy. It's one of our multi-purpose support vessels, and it takes supplies out to the platform and cargo back and forth, and it's also our safety standby vessel. It also assists the tankers to hook up to the pipeline when we get a tanker in.
Now that's one serious flame, and it's the only flame you'll see on an oil drilling platform. That's called a flare boom, and it's burning off excess gas produced in the oil recovery process. The flame looks warm, but it's cold out here. Let's go inside. There's somebody in here I want you to meet. Come on in. Hi, Howard. How are you? Nice to see you finally.
Yeah, really.
You know, folks, every night I give the weather for Hibernia, and this is the guy who frequently gives me the information, Howard Granger. Now, Howard, what is this room, and what actually happens here apart from weather monitoring?
Well, basically, Karl, we take care of all communications with the aircraft, with all the vessels, flight following, as well as monitoring ice and icebergs and such.
What is the biggest iceberg that this platform can withstand?
It's designed to withstand a 1 million ton iceberg with no damage, and a 6 million ton iceberg with survivable damage.
What's the closest an iceberg has come to the Hibernia platform?
Last year was our first year. I think the closest was about 40 nautical miles, so really nice.
Now, Howard, where would you suggest that I go next on the platform?
Well, I'd suggest, Karl, that you head down to the kitchen and talk to our head chef, Gerard Aucoin.
Sounds like an excellent idea.
Excuse me for a second.
Gerard, the food here at Hibernia comes highly recommended. How do you manage to maintain such high standards?
Well, we have a very high qualified chef team here. Most of our people are between 10 and 15 years experience in the business, in the hotel, restaurant, different areas. And we try to serve the best quality food, the best flavor that we can give, and the best presentation with our experience, basically.
What's on the menu for tonight?
Well, tonight we have a roast hip of beef, we have a shrimp and scallop tetrazzini, we have pork riblets, we have fondant potatoes, we have peach pudding, we have apricot and date cake, which is a healthy choice, actually.
Don't go on, I'm getting weak. Sounds magnificent. Do you think you could maybe arrange for me to have a little bite of something?
Oh, I think that's possible, Karl. No problem.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's go.
What a way to end a tour. That is so, so good. You know, I could take a few more weeks of this.
You see, I'm really getting spoiled. They have been looking after me. I'm very coordinated tonight. In addition to the sweatshirt, I've got the Hibernia cap, courtesy of the Grand Banks Social Club here at the platform.